What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. Hit the join button and become a member. Why? Well, members get exclusive content. Hit the bell icon on my channel so that you will receive a notification every time that I drop a video, and you can go and check the video out. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Let's get right into it. Keefe D. Many of you know who he is. For those who do not, he is the man who was arrested for the brutal unaliving of the beloved, famous, worldwide rapper and actor Tupac Amaru Shakur. Keefe D is an OG Crip from Southside, Compton Southside Crip. His nephew is Orlando Anderson, Baby Lane, rest in peace, from Southside Compton Crip. Long associated with the unaliving of Tupac Shakur is Baby Lane. Here, Keefe D is giving an interview in which he lays it all out. He admits to everything. Foolishly, if you ask me, that they did it. Him and his nephew, he names the person that gave them the gun. He said he lays it all out, where they was at, what happened before and after. I'm going to let him speak. This is one of the interviews that got him arrested. He is now arrested and fighting for his life, fighting an unaliving charge for the unaliving, again, of Tupac Shakur. He's locked up for this now. After 30 damn years, they going to arrest someone. But he was giving interviews on DJ Vlad, a 2-hour-long interview, and DJ Vlad is taking credit, essentially, for him being arrested. Because he's such a big fan of Tupac Shakur, DJ Vlad is, he says, and that it was his interview that helped expose it. Now, Keefe D had some sort of agreement with the authorities to where he believed that he had immunity. That's what they had convinced him, that he had immunity, and since he believed that he had immunity, he was going around giving these interviews in which clearly he was admitting that he unalived Tupac Shakur. That's why he's locked up. Let's let him speak for himself. Let's let him speak. He speaks enough. I don't have to speak for him. Watch this shit.
Is it true that Puff Daddy had a bounty on the death row chains?
No. You know, like they say, they said it's $10,000. It don't make sense because the change wasn't worth fucking $10,000. Some little punk ass change worth about $500-$600 back then. That was a bullshit change. I guess he get that to his little henchmen. Gave them bullshit change away.
Yeah, because I know Suge Knight, Tupac, Snoop, they wasn't wearing no, cheap chains like that. So it had to be his henchmen. So you saying his henchmen was wearing like...
That was a bullshit change. I wouldn't wear that bullshit. I wouldn't have put that on my neck.
So how you know the change was cheap?
Because I seen it.
How you seen it?
The homies had it. They came back from the mall.
Okay, so with that being said, man, let's get right into that, man. So the Lakewood Mall incident with Trayvon Lane. Give me a detailed account of everything that took place.
I wasn't there, but one of my little homies, he's to play for Arizona, University of Arizona, and he was at the mall. And my nephew and all the other homies was on their way to meet him to buy him some stuff so he can go off to college. And they was already trying to press him. It was Trayvon Lane and a couple of more dudes. I think Kevin Woods and some other dude. There was 3 of them. Mm-hmm. And once my little homie seen, he a football player, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And he was strong safety. So once he see the homies come through the door, that's when he knocked Trayvon Lane out and took his change. Snatched his change at the same time. Boom. When one of them got knocked out through the shoe rack, knocked out all the shoes, they fucked him up bad. Yeah.
Trayvon Lane, he said y'all never took the chain. Y'all tried to, but y'all didn't get it.
Now, my little homeboy had the change, Marcus. He passed away though, bless his soul. Yeah, that was bullshit change, really. I wouldn't wear that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, he's referring to the incident that happened in the Lakewood Mall that led to Tupac's unaliving, where he's describing his little homie knocking out someone from death row and snatching the chain that he had on. Later on is when someone points him out to Tupac, one of the people that was involved in this. And that's when Tupac rushed over there to defend death row and the person who had gotten his chain snatched, that was a death row chain. That's what he's referring to.
Right. Orlando Anderson, he was involved with that incident, right?
He was there, yeah. He was up there. It was about 8 of them. 8 homies went up there from Southside and handled their business.
Did Orlando talk to you about the incident?
Everybody that came back from the wall told me about the shit. Told me what happened. They was laughing like motherfuckers.
The Tupac Vegas incident. Why was y'all in Vegas in the first place?
Coming to the fights. We was going to the fights before the rappers. Before Suge even had a record company. We've been going to the fights since like 88, 89. Yeah. Come down there for the big fights.
So did y'all have tickets to that fight?
Yeah.
Y'all did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got them from my little scapper partner. Scapper. Matter of fact, I was in Tracy with him. He was from Rolling 60s. Little twin dude, he's a scapper. When I got out, I used to go to the games, the Raider games at the Coliseum, and he used to be in front of the thing. I found out he was a scapper, so we exchanged numbers. So any concert, sporting event, I would call him ahead of time and get the tickets.
What day did y'all show up to Vegas?
I came on that Thursday.
That Thursday?
Yeah.
And the fight was on a Saturday.
So, I mean, this is crazy. He just giving detail. Now, he'd already written a book, and they're going to discuss that a little bit, where he lays it all out in his book. Again, he thought he had immunity, but he's just sitting here laying it all out, saying the day that they got there and everything, but it's going to get deeper than this, you know. Now, his nephew, Orlando Anderson, a.k.a. Baby Lane, the accused trigger man, he passed away 2 years later in 1998 at a car wash, had a shootout where 3 people were unalived and he was one of them. I'll get into that soon.
Y'all showed up on a Thursday. And if I'm not mistaken, the day before the shooting, you spoke to Suge Knight and Tupac, right? A day prior?
I didn't talk. Tupac don't know me.
But Suge Knight, you had a
Yeah,
conversation with Suge Knight.
we was waiting on our cars at the valet at the MGM, and they pulled up, and they Rolls Royces. And
Tell me about that. Because that was a Friday. That was the day before the
yeah, and he got out and came and shook my hand. What up, big dog?
Suge Knight.
Yeah. That's why I didn't understand why would they jump on my nephew the next day. I was stupid.
Okay, so he came up to you, he shook his hand. And
Shook my hand. What up, big dog? What you doing? How, you know? And all the bitches, because all the bras was around him, and so they was like, who the fuck is this dude? He must be powerful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody must have looked at it like that. Damn, he just came out of the crowd just to shake this dude in. Yeah.
So just take me through that Saturday, everything leading up to the incident.
We had got tickets from the scapper dude, and he had us placed all over. We was gonna meet at the cafe after the fight. That was all our plans. So everybody had was coming to the cafe and shit. I seen some of my partners from 1180 East Coast Crip. He like, hey, they just jumped on your nephew. Like, who? Said some death row niggas. Like, you bullshit. They're like, yeah. And we ran into the lane inside the lobby.
So y'all ran into your nephew Orlando. What did he say to you?
Weird, he just said they jumped on him and stuff like that. And I asked him, was he all right? He said his shoulder's kind of fucked up. I guess from getting kicked in the shoulder or something, he said his shoulder was fucked up.
How mad was he?
I was more mad than him. Yeah. Why would you know what I'm saying, motherfucker, you know what's up. Know who people that is.
So what exactly did he tell you? Did he tell you like, yo, Tupac jumped on me, or?
He just said that death row niggas jumped on him.
And the only injury he had was his shoulder.
His shoulder was kind of fucked up.
Okay, so take me through that. You know, Orlando, he got jumped. What happened after that?
So we ran into the New York dudes. Zipped them. They asked us, do we need some help? We like, nah, we good. And then my little homie, we had some little homies out here selling work, kilos and shit. And they like, man, we know where them niggas gonna be. They gonna be at the 662 Club. They been advertising this all week. They gonna perform this night. So we went up there, and my little homies went and got the choppers. And Mob James talking about he seen us back there. He lucky he didn't see us. We didn't see him. You know what I'm saying? They lucky they didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? So we had some headhunters with us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they lucky they didn't show up. 3 choppers. It would have been a massacre, you know? Yeah. We just pulled up there and pulled up there, waited up there for about an hour. Miles James said 10 minutes. It wasn't no fucking 10 minutes. Waited up there about an hour. We got tired and went on, started, let's go get high. We bought some champagne bottles, Cristal and Dom Perignon and shit. Stopped at the store and got that shit. When we left, we was in 3 cars, matter of fact. And the other 2 cars missed the light. So we kept on going, heading towards the hotel. When we got to Flamingo, that's when dude was hanging out. He was like he was in a parade or something. Stupid ass, hanging out the window. Hey! And he was like, Tupac! And we like, oh, there go that motherfucker. And we popped a Yui. And that was it.
So I want to backtrack a little. So y'all was waiting at 662. Tupac and Suge Knight didn't show up. But if I'm not mistaken, y'all was actually waiting at 662 for Tupac and Orlando can fight, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that, because Orlando actually wanted to fight Tupac, right?
Yeah, he's gonna get his ass knocked out. Lane had hands. 1 punch.
Oh, for real, he had hands?
Oh, hell yeah, like God. Yeah.
So tell me about that. Orlando saying he wanted to fight Tupac and have a heads up with him.
We was just, I was gonna tell Suge, let him get down. That's all. He's just gonna beat his ass.
So y'all was at 662, Tupac and Suge Knight didn't show up. So that's when y'all decided to retaliate, and that's when y'all was like, okay.
Now we just left because they.
So they went to the club 662 looking for Suge and Pac, and Keefe D, as you just heard him say, says he was just gonna tell Suge, man, just let them get out, you know. Even though they had weapons and it was gonna be a massacre. That's what he just said at first. Then he says they was gonna go and just let them squabble. So Tupac would not have lost his life. But they was not there at the 662 Club. So instead, they jumped in their car and rode around looking for him.
They didn't show up.
Okay. Von Zip is the one that provided y'all with the gun, right?
I don't know nothing about that.
I mean, It's in the book and everything, yeah.
I don't know nothing about that. Ask eighth grade Kate, you believe most of his stories. You know? You do though.
Yeah, Greg Caden said it. I mean, it said it in the book. I got your book, the audio book.
See, he got the whole world fucked up. Like you, he got you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I said, that
No, this is
that
in your book.
unsolved is fucking unsolved is a fabricated bunch of bullshit. The way he wanted to portray me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sagging, khaki pants. Man, I ain't wore no khaki pants in fucking junior high school. High school, I was a player, dude.
But here's the thing. I got the audio book, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all in the book. So Von Zip is the one that provided, not you, but somebody that was in the white Cadillac with the gun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so tell me how that came about. You don't have to tell me the person he gave it to. Okay, so we're not trying to blame you for that, but just tell me how that came about, Von Zip offering.
I'm going to do the story soon in my own words on Tupac's life and the last 24 hours of his life and what really happened that night. I'll also explain who Von Zip is when I do the story, for those who may not know, and why he would give them the weapon designed to unalive the beloved Tupac Shakur. One of my favorite people of all time, my favorite rapper of all time, and one of my favorite people in history. It's true.
It's somebody that was in the car with the gun.
What'd you say?
No, just tell me how it came about. Once again, you don't have to say who exactly he gave the gun to, but just say how it came about where Von Zip provided you and your crew with the gun.
No, he just asked, do we need some help? And shit, he came up with the thing. That's all. Shit, he had a thing on him. We already had things too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We had already had things too. And he had a thing. That's all.
So how did you know Tupac and Suge was in the black BMW?
He was hanging out the window.
Tupac?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
Shit, he had half his body out the window. Yeah. Just, you know, that Bay Area shit. You know how they do. That weird shit. Like Ghost Rider whip. You know, they just want to be flamboyant. You know what I'm saying? Want to be seen and shit.
But you said the females was yelling Tupac's name, right?
Yeah, once
That's
he
how
was hanging
y'all
out the
found
window.
out they was in the car, right?
Tupac, and he was, you know, that's bullshit. You know, a real motherfucker, he gonna be sitting down and set his ass down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'll be hanging out no fucking window. Just want to be seen and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
What's up with
so you and your
Jeez. Sound like he's still upset, right? Real motherfucker is gonna be sitting down somewhere. He ain't gonna be hanging out no motherfucking. So he just saying Tupac is just soft and fake. You know, that weird shit, that weird Bay Area shit hanging out the window. Nah, bro. Pac was solid, bro. Pac was solid in my book. Solid as a motherfucker. Straight up. If you don't like what I'm saying, I don't give a fuck.
crew, y'all on Flamingo and Koval, and y'all slowly pull up to Tupac and Suge in a black BMW. Tell me how that came about.
We just took the gutter lane. Like we said, we pulled up to the stoplight, and they was making a right. It was about 17 cars. We just pulled up in the gutter lane and seen their ass. Yep. And I first shot it, hit Big Boy in the head. I thought he was dead. Like, damn, he dead. And they didn't even give chase, make it so bad. Some brawls gave it chase. They got their little windshield shot out. It was over with after that.
Dre, he was the one that was supposed to shoot, Tupac and Suge, but he got scared, right?
No, he didn't really get scared. He wasn't ready for that. They was youngsters, man. Kids.
But once again, I mean, y'all Crips, right? So he should be used to that, right, Dre? So why was
He wasn't ready for that. Everybody got a role, man. Everybody ain't
So he
Everybody
wasn't
ain't
the shooter.
killers. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna kill.
So
Everybody
Dre,
ain't
he
with
wasn't the
that.
shooter?
No.
Okay, so, but he was the one that was supposed to shoot up Tupac and Suge, but for some reason, he wasn't ready for it, so he gave the gun to Orlando, right?
Something like that, yeah.
And Orlando is the shooter. He's the known shooter. I mean, everybody know Orlando Anderson was a shooter. So Dre got cold feet. He didn't want to do it. He gave the gun to Orlando, and Orlando shot Tupac and Suge.
Yeah, he did his thing, yeah.
Okay, so what was Tupac and Suge reaction when Orlando started shooting up the BMW?
Shit. Suge just ducked his head, and the first bullet went in his head, then the next one's hit him. It was like he was doing a break dance trying to jump in the back seat or something. Yeah. Like, damn. Yeah, what the fuck? It looked like he was trying to jump in the, but it was, the bullets was in his ass. Then we made the right, and them bras tried to get a little chase. You know what I'm saying? But I wonder why Reddy didn't get a chase, because I seen him do some shooting before, for sure.
Right. So
You want to talk about that too?
no, we're gonna get into all that. So Tupac, you said he was trying to reach for a gun.
Yeah, you want to talk about that too? Maybe Reggie don't want you talking about the shootings that he did for Suge. Jeez. So okay, said they hit the gutter lane, put up on Pac. Baby Lane start squeezing, hit Suge in the head. Suge ducked down. The next few bullets hit Pac. He starts smirking and laughing, thinking it's funny, I guess, saying that Pac started breakdancing, trying to jump in the back seat or some shit. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I don't find it funny.
Or it looked like he was trying to reach for a gun.
Yeah. Looked like he was trying to get his thing. That's what it looked like.
And you said Tupac tried to jump in the back seat.
It looked like he was.
When y'all start shooting,
he was reaching, and it looked like he was trying to jump in the back seat or something, like breakdancing or some shit. It was, yeah.
All right, so how you feel about people that say Suge used Tupac as a shield?
Oh, he used it as no shit. This man shot in the fucking head. That's what we thought was dead.
Okay.
First bullet went straight in his head.
So Suge Knight reaction wasn't him trying to grab Tupac.
Nah, they lying. That's why I say Greg Kane, Reggie, Knockout, was they there? They wasn't there. Yeah.
So after the incident, what did y'all do after that? Y'all went to the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Just started drinking and shit. Popping bottles, shit. That's all. And shit. Didn't nobody know but us four that was in the car.
Right.
Yeah.
So what happened with the gun? Where y'all stashed the gun at?
I left it on the tire on one of them cars on the parking lot.
What did y'all do with the white Cadillac?
Took it back to the rental car place.
How long did y'all stay in Vegas after that incident?
We left the next day.
And you told Orlando not to tell nobody, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I said, on this type of shit, you can't be telling nobody shit. 'Cause that's the only way you're gonna stay free.
Yeah, you told Orlando and everybody else that was in the car that.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Don't tell nobody shit.
Excuse me. Ain't that something? So he told his nephew, Baby Lane, to shut up. Don't say shit. That's the only way he's going to stay free. But he's the one doing all of the talking. Certainly they're going to play this in his trial. I'm not wishing anything upon him, man. I don't know him personally. I know he's an OG or whatever from Southside, Compton Crip, you know. I don't have no beef with them, no problem with them. Whatever, man. But he gave these interviews. He knew it was going to be on YouTube. He wanted it there, obviously. He wanted to take credit for this shit. He's smiling and smirking, and, you know, it is what it is. Now, you know, he has another interview where he says what happened when they got back to L.A., when they got back to California, when they got back to Compton. And I'll bring you that next. But there it is. In his own words, he just laid it all out. Von Zip gave him the weapon. They had some headhunters with them. They all had choppers, 3 choppers. It was about to be a massacre if they would have caught up with them dudes at the club, but they went there looking for them. They were not there. Apparently, it was just going to be a head-up fight if they were there. I don't know, because on the one hand, he said it was going to be a massacre. On the other hand, he said it was going to be a head-up fight. So, but either way, they were not there, so they jumped in their car and went looking for him. And he said Pocket's hanging out the window like a weirdo, being flamboyant and want to be seen. Pac was flamboyant, but I don't think that was just a part of his nature. I don't think he wanted to be seen. He's already world famous. He's going to be seen regardless, But at any rate, that's how they noticed him. You heard him. Somebody in there got cold feet, so Baby Lane started squeezing, popping off, hit Suge in the head. The next bullets hit Pac, and he started breakdancing, trying to jump into the back seat. And they skirted off and went back and just to the motel and started popping bottles, he said. Like nothing ever happened. Started popping bottles and then just left the next morning. We'll find out what happened when they got back to California. But again, he's now arrested for this crime. He was arrested a year or so ago. Tupac passed away, of course, in September of 1996. So we talking, 27 years later or something, someone was finally arrested for it. And the person who everyone believes pulled the trigger passed away 2 years after Tupac, 25, 26 years ago. What's the point? I'll be back. Crazy. Rest in peace to Pac, though. Jeez. And in the meantime, stay free, people.